the city. Remember you used to drive in your car. Pick up another your call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me?
Good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm on my way to church this morning. Hope you all are having a great Sunday so far. Got me and my little ones up in here, getting ready to go to church this morning. So I'll probably pick you up once I get inside church. And I'll catch up with y'all there for you.
This little time off, give you a time of refreshing, but the enemy will be standing right around the corner waiting to try to straddle you with the pains, try to straddle you with the thoughts, and straddle you with the things that the enemy does. That's his job. But the God that you serve, the God that has brought you this far, the God that you put your hope and your trust in, when he took you down in the water, when he baptized you, and he washed away that old man is forever dead in you. He don't get life again. He don't get to come back. I thank God that when I remember my old man, the old life that I used to live. See, I don't have to tell you and try to remind you about yours. I can reflect on mine. I've been walking with the Lord over half my life. But I was a young man, and the enemy had a grip of hope to me. The enemy made me feel like I couldn't leave this alone, and I couldn't walk away from that, and I would always find myself, after those great highs and those great lows, I felt that emptiness. A lot of times we walk around with emptiness. We walk around because we feel like I can't deal with it anymore. But I want you to understand that when the Lord changed my life, when he came into my life, and he lifted me up, he turned my life around, I want you to understand that I don't have that desire no more. A lot of times the enemy will dangle it. He will try to make you feel like you can't get past it, or you can't do it, or it would always happen. I want to let you know today that's not the case. The God that I serve, the God that's been walking with me for the last 40-something, almost 50 years, the God that I've been serving, he's been a present help. There have been times of trouble. There have been times of sorrow. There have been things that I had to suffer.
Hey guys, church is over. Hope y'all get to hear a little of the word and enjoy that little that you can, that you got today. So, we coming down to the end of the year. What are some of y'all New Year's resolution? Drop it in the comments below. What are some things that you plan on changing in your life? And what are some things that you want to do? Spiritual, emotional, what are your plans? What are some goals that you have for 2026? I know I have a lot of things that I'm planning on doing. But one thing I'm going to tell you, whatever you do, make sure you put God first. Don't leave God out of your plans. Make sure God is within your plans. I'm going to put that out there in the universe, that whatever you do, whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to accomplish in 2026, just whatever steps that you are trying to make, please don't do it without him. So I have a lot of things that I'm planning on doing, and I have been praying about it and making sure that what I'm doing in my moves and the things that I'm planning on changing in my life, I want to make sure that God is the center of it all. Because without God, I have nothing. So with that being said, whatever you do, make sure God is the center of your life, the center of your plans. Let him order your steps and let his will be done in your life. Okay? I'm gonna drop the mic, how you say bars, because I just dropped some bars right there for y'all. But for real though, let's clock that to you that I just said to you guys. That's the truth. But everything that you do, make sure you keep God in the midst of it all. There's some things that I'm planning on doing, and changes that I'm, trying to make in my life. And I know I can't do it on my own. So I wish all of you well, as you finish this 2025. Continue to finish it strong. Keep pushing through. I know 2025 has been a good year for me. When I look back on it, it has been a good year. I stepped out on faith and I did some things in my life that I thought that I wouldn't, never do. I don't know, that I did not see myself going back to school in 2025. I did not see myself going back to school. But to actually go back, focus, accomplish the goal that I set out that I was going to do, to finish with a 3 I think I had a 3.7 GPA, all A's in my class, all A's. I didn't, if you would have asked me, well, I'm going back to school, no, I didn't see that in my future. And now, I'm planning on going back again and finish what I started. And go ahead and complete these 2 years so I can get this degree. I'm gonna definitely take y'all on this journey with me once I start that. But like I said, 2025, I didn't see me going back to school. I didn't see that. But I told myself I was, and I signed up. I made up my mind. Some stuff was not in place, like my financial aid was not in place, and I still started school on time. I had an issue with that, but I still started. That could have stopped me, but it didn't. Like I said, I wasn't even gonna start school until that was actually sorted out. But it was nobody but God with that situation. So like I said, I went, I accomplished. I worked at a full-time job. I went to school full-time. Mother full-time. It wasn't easy. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy. It got a little stressful. I was tired, but I kept pushing. And also landed a job that I prayed for. I prayed about it. I got it. Got pushed, put in applications until that door finally opened. So, like I said, 2026, set yourself some goals. Write down these goals. I did this at the end of 2025. I wrote down some goals. I wrote down things that I want God to do in my life. And majority of them goals I accomplished. So I'm gonna tell you, today I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna write down again what I want God to do for me in 2026. I'm gonna write them down. And this time next year, I'll be checking it off. Everything that I accomplished, I'm gonna check it off. So I say you do the same. Hold yourself accountable. Hold God's word accountable. And watch God work on your behalf. But, alright guys, so I'll chit chat with y'all later. Let me get my butt home. Get out these church clothes and relax. Y'all have a great Sunday. I'm going to probably put this vlog out a little early. Maybe a day early than when I used to put it out. And I usually do it on Friday. But I might do it a little early this week because I work the rest of this week. So this vlog ain't gonna be too much of nothing. Just me really chit-chatting with you guys. Get to know you all a little more. Trying to pick y'all brains and see what y'all want to see from me more. And like, what are you showing y'all goals for 2026? I'm really interested in that. Like, what are y'all plans? What y'all got going on for the 2026? Like, some things that you want to change, some things that you may want to improve in your life. That's where I'm at. And like I told y'all before, like the other day, just mainly my just getting back on track with my health journey. Also, get closer with God and all that good stuff, and trying to get into my word a little more. Last year I started the 365 days in the what is it called? The Bible app. I started 365 days. I did pretty good. I could have did better, but I did good. Honestly, did good, but not good enough. So I want to start something this year. I haven't quite sure yet. It's an app I do want to download too that will hold me a lot more accountable. I gotta look it back up again. When it's an app where you can't go into any apps on your phone until you read the Bible first. So no app's gonna unlock until you open the Bible app. So I definitely want to download that app. Once I figure out what the app again, I gotta go look at if you follow what's the girl name? I think it's Nurse Brett. If you follow her on YouTube, she the one who told me about that app. Well, told everybody about that app that she used or whatever. Before you do anything, I'll try to go. You know how we wake up, first thing we do, we check our phone and stuff, checking social media and stuff. And I was doing so good where I was going straight to the Bible app, but you know, sometimes we kind of fall off track, get off track, and do other stuff. But with that app, I think it's better, and it'll hold you a little more accountable. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to download that before the New Year's. And and if any of you guys are interested in it, just drop down in the comments below so I can share that app with you all too. I got a lot of things that I'm doing in 2026. Gotta stay prayed up and fast, fasting about this, because I don't want to, how can I say, because I know you can run into issues when dealing with this and doing this or whatever. I'm not giving it away yet. Unless you personally know me, then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not giving it away yet, what I got going on, until it's actually done. When it's all said and done. Yes. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like very private when it comes to certain stuff. I don't want to put it out there in the universe, because you never know who's trying to pray on your downfall, and don't want to see you succeed. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't want things to happen for you. But, I know it's going to happen. And I'm thankful. And I know that God, He's going to be with me every step of the way of this process. So I'm really excited, excited about the whole thing. So, like I said, I mainly, really want to focus on get myself back together, get myself aligned with God, with my purpose, and really trying to stay driven, stay focused. And I feel like, with doing this whole content creating and this whole YouTube thing, it's going to hold me accountable to show up, hold me accountable to not just say what I want to do on camera, but actually to practice this thing and practice this in my life and be more disciplined. I need more discipline in my life. I need that discipline again or whatever. Because like when I had that discipline and I was doing right, and yeah, I have different, every now and then little cheat days and stuff like that. But when I was disciplining myself and discipline, it's something about being disciplined. I feel like when I was disciplined, honestly, I felt unstoppable. I don't know how to really put it in focus, but I felt unstoppable. It was something within me that was burning in the inside that was telling me that, how that scripture says, I can do all things that through Christ that strengthen me. Honestly, we say that, but do we believe that? So I really, when I got disciplined and I started disciplining myself and disciplining that word in my life and getting up, reading that Bible plan, and working out every day, 5 days a week, cutting off at a certain time, and just disciplining my life like that, it made me believe that scripture even more, because I started tracing dreams that I never thought I would be tracing. I started tracing things that I never thought I would be tracing. I started doing things that I thought I'd never be able to do. I started believing in myself again. I felt unstoppable. But lately I haven't, I ain't gonna say I haven't been feeling that drive, but it just seems like my focus hasn't been where it needs to be. And I need to get that, what do you call it? They say that dog back, but I need to get that lion back within me, that world, that go getter, that unstoppable. I need to get that back within me. I feel like it's kind of bent off. I ain't going for it. I do feel like it kind of mellow out. So I gotta get back disciplined. I gotta get back focused, and I gotta get it back. So with that being said, I'm going to get it back. But like I said, anything that you've been feeling in your spirit, you've been feeling doubtful, you've been feeling like you can't do it, I just say get back into that quiet place. Get back into that focus. Get back into that quiet place. Seek God and go into that quiet place. Start seeking God. Ask Him for help. Ask Him for focus. Ask Him for that hunger. And I realize that's what I got to do. I got to get back there. I lost it, but I can get it. Just like you find it, you can find it again. But this time, you don't want to lose it. You want to stay focused. I ain't getting no younger, so I got to stay focused. But with that being said, guys, I'm about to wrap this vlog on up. Like I said, this is more of a chit-chat vlog, you know. Yeah, I took you to church with me. But, you know, I'm closing the year off, you know. And I'm going to close this vlog, and I'm going to see you guys next year, next week, next Friday. I'll be dropping a new vlog. I'm dropping this one this week or whatever. It's more of a chit-chat vlog with you, let you know where I'm at mentally and where I'm trying to get at mentally. And let you know it's the year of focusing. It's the year of, you know how they say you want that wealth, but health is wealth. It's the year of getting that hunger back. It's the year to get focused, you know. It's the year to make you happy. Think about you. Put yourself first. And everything else going to come in line, you know. Put yourself first for a chance, you know. We worry about everybody else around us, you know. Making sure your little Junior and little LJ and little, you know, everybody else is straight, but what about us? What about us mentally? Are we mentally happy? Have you thought about that lately? Have you ever just sat down and think to yourself, am I really mentally happy where I'm at in life right now? Is I'm okay where I'm at, you know, at this point in my life? Or do I want more? Or am I hungry? Or do I want to see the next level? Like, it's so much out there. It's so much in this world. It's so much you can accomplish. There's so much you can do. There's so much to see. And you think you've seen it all? No, you haven't seen half of it. So, with that being said, it's the year to really get focused. Write down goals. Write down places you want to visit. Write down things you want to do. You only limit yourself when you don't do it. You only limit yourself when you believe that you can't do it. So, it's time to start limiting yourself into, only I'm going to stay in this bracket right here. You got to think outside the box. In 2026, I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking better, wealthier, happier. It's just time to get that focus right. What would you leave behind? If you leave, what would you leave behind? What would they say about you? It's time to think about them things. Stop living to your full potential and start living on our comfort zone. Where we comfortable at. Get out that box, man. Just think outside the box. You believe in God and you know your God a big God and you know God can do exceedingly and abundantly of all things that you can think of. And start acting like it. Start living like it. Start speaking it. And so, today I just speak peace. I speak prosperity. I speak health, wealth on all my community and everybody who's come across this video. That's what I speak over your life. Going in 2026, I speak positivity over you. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this vlog up. I see you guys in 2026, the Lord's will. Let's make this the best year. Let's keep God first and stop limiting ourselves. Let's live to our full potential. And I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in 2026. And Happy New Year's. Bye, guys. This is how we do it on 3 Noah. Happy New Year. Out with 2025, in with 2026.
You're gonna miss it, and I'm gonna fuss again.
You better come on. You watching a ball drop? Noise makers.
We gotta all get together. We got a little shot, y'all.
Noise. Y'all on camera.
Oh crap. Camera.
Is this as loud as this shit goes?
Alright, here we go, everybody.
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Alright, cheers.
Cheers!
Alright. Happy 26.
Happy New Year's!
Am I really that